Hi. So when I was on the phone with Tier yesterday, Cody, my friend, he was talking about tech and all the tools that the Egyptians had, and that there was no way that they could have moved it all. And then I kind of said, I said, what if they were super strong? Like their bodies were a little bit different than ours. Like they were like ants. And what if they just got really close together underneath these blocks, and then like they did it for show, like they had girls watching and stuff, and it was just part of society that as they were under persecution from the Egyptians, these Jewish were like, it's like they rose up and were kind of like, we're not going to let them like, you know, get us down. We're gonna build our stuff, and like, but like picture that, like they got real close together, and then girls were watching, and then they were like lifting it all up, and like, they'd have to step over the blocks and like to get the new one up there. And so, but it was like a feat of strength. It's just one way of looking at it, the builders. And that's connected to, it's like my dad said on the way to Lexington, like, oh, so you would like it to be fraternal style. And I said, no, not a fraternity, but like how Australia does it, where you have sports and stuff, but I wasn't thinking in like this extreme fashion that like it was kind of shown to me the past couple days, where it's like the ones following the fraternity type stuff, those laws of like Emilio Estevez, I call them, like Mighty Ducks laws. Yeah, they're prospering, but like they're not really doing it how the Jews were doing it though. It's like they have that English spirit running them, the English side that is the deal sort of thing. And no, it doesn't mean like they got on their knees for the AI. Like, I think some did, yeah, if they're like in the media, but others, they didn't have to do hardly anything, is what it shows, So, yeah, however you want to look at it. But so tell about Jewish pyramid builders, talk with Tyr. Then these numbers came to me: 9101567 on top and 4121 on bottom, times 5122 on top, 2213 on bottom. So I got, just doing it from straight across and straight bottom, 4.66, 18, 22, that Betelgeuse radius, E10, E10, okay, that's on my calculator, that's how it says it, and then 911 9773, okay, so, and then this number here, 1956 267.698, is 911 9773 divided by that 4.66 and all that. So so then I came to Sir Barry Blythe Holloway. Now I'm kind of looking at everything that we've been doing as maybe if you lived after Jesus' time until say like the 90s, or like this guy 2013, but he was old, you see, so that everyone on earth now who's under some type of persecution in some way, everyone is, unless you're a world leader or something, but like, and maybe they are too, but that through our daily dealing with the 3 Nazi women in the wheels, and also just all of our persecutions, taking up the cross in a spiritual way every day, and like all that, we're living out those lives of people from the past. That's kind of how I see it, and maybe that's accurate, that God spared us from like say like the boredom type of not having the tech, like how it's said to be in the past. What if like all of our stuff that we're doing out, that we're playing out daily, and everything is so fast paced that we're actually living those lives in the past. Those are our incarnations as we go. So that's just one way of looking at it. But I'm kind of looking at this guy to be like mine, going back to trying to figure out who the it character is, but something with running the wheel, okay? And what I see is 4.5688 years, then the timelines. If that's from looking at the stuff today a certain way, like that it's the passing of the torch to the next person in line, sort of thing, like the arms and all that from Joe Pesci and Paul Walker and stuff. So but if that's not true, then just count this as another timeline, or something will happen to change everything for 4.5688 years. I do think that's literal. I think that's 1667.612 days. Okay, so the type of this, like what's going on? Will.I.Am tour of CERN, but this time astrological DJ with joyful timeline singers. The joyful timelines are the ones that I like to construct. That it's just different spirits and stuff of people that have that gravity. That it's like soap operas and all that. I don't know if you want to count Zangief. He could be, but those are the joyful timelines. Those aren't the ones that are like the survivor based, or like end time, like heroes after nuke sort of thing. It's not like that. It's more the joyful timeline. Singers and band. Now I saw new choirs like old scary films, but cool sounding with good music. Kind of like how Billie Eilish is doing her background music. They are given full command of the planetarium, and their houses are built there in 46 weeks and 3 days. Now, the joyful timelines live as effortless Jesus ministry when they reach those timelines. So, and there could be, I remember I said there could be more of these timeline shorteners, like how it feels. The time is a little different. I know there's one for Benjamin Button, but I did not go back and look at that video. But if you use these numbers, you can it can probably be shortened in that sense too, and that would complete the shortening of the of those. How the time feels, like in a Superman kid way. So all right, now here's the breakdown of the 45,688. 2 Halloween 6 type movies made, 1 Halloween 5 type movie made. Oscars in the showdown. Oscars is the showdown of Gladiator 45 Gates, but the English and Italian side walk off. 3-day mark. 3-day mark till rapture. Okay, 3-day. So that's the sign of the Jonas. That's what that is. So then the 6 have host a favorite food every day. In the way that the it character has been blessed by God, but probably in a more supernatural way, or just like it. But then 88 of Joe Rogan, J.K. Rowling style something. So that's where the number kind of comes from, but I think it is the 166.7.612 days. So and so then, like what? So then, just take this with this Sir Barry Blythe Holloway. I was kind of excited. Possible. We'll just say possible it. And wheel So, all right. Yeah, so like me and Tier, we kind of, he kept saying 19.5. He was like 19.5, 19.5. It's the longitude of, and that's where a lot of things go down. And I said, that's bullshit. I said, what, you're going to drive there and like there's going to be a portal or something? And so then like, and of course, like, I was kind of thinking like, he was kind of, because he had said something like, if there ever is that fight, because I showed him that Paul Begley video that I put in my liked videos where he went on the Beatles type station, and I said, look at this dichotomy here, it's just like me and you kind of, and like, I said, you need to look at that, like, how you would think these Texas Ranger type rancher guys, how you would think they would be. They're not. Like it's a switch up, and so he kind of so then he said like if there ever is that fight or something. So then I said, when he kept saying 19.5, I said, are you saying there's a fight? I said, are you saying there's a fight? And he was like, no, and he was doing that English voice a little bit, so I was like, I just left it at that, but anyway, it was the most we've talked in a while, I will say that. And at one point he was kind of saying that, the ones that have that spirit in them or whatever, like, that blocks you from talking or whatever, like Paul Begley in that show, where it's like you're a slave within your body because you took the deal or whatever. Like, he was saying that was me, and I was or like he didn't come out and say that, but he like made a reference to it, and I was kind of like, I think you got it reversed here, but I don't know. On my videos that I talk is the most that I talk all day, so maybe I do have some sort of thing inside of me that is like a rooster type mix of it or something, but in the Fight Club sense or whatever. But I do not wish to hurt anyone. I don't wish to, do drugs or anything. I just want to live a peaceful life and continue with the symbolism and hopefully figure things out. I just don't want to be stuck. I remember Grox, he liked a video a few years ago that was Enter the Stars, and the whole thing was like the it character is stuck. And that kind of, it broke my heart, because I'm like, I don't know what we're going to do. Like, he's liking this video and it's saying that I'm stuck and that, we can't move past this Revelation 17 woman or anything. So hopefully we've gotten past that. But just praise Jesus with all your heart. Pray to Jesus if you can. A lot of people are emphasizing prayers and stuff. So I do think, but everyone has their own spiritual walk though as well. So it's not like you have to do anything, and I mean anything. Jesus will come to you in certain spiritual ways, and it's above our understanding, most of it. So, but also Revelation 10, we want to reveal everything, get it all going, but that's on God's timing as well. So thank you.